And we should be officially live. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the live stream for all of you watching. You know what time it is. We're number one today on the stream. I'll be cooking something beautiful. So let's start putting the stuff we're gonna be cooking. We'll be cooking something beautiful, and for all of you, yes. I'm gonna do one of those swirls, yes, one of those snakes, yes, one of those snakes. Also on the stream, I'm gonna show you just like I always do what I'm be cooking. Flap meat, yes, flap meat steak. This is, I paid about 30 some dollars. Ooh, it's not to break apart. Yes. We're about to light this up. Let's start by doing this because for all of you watching, you guys want to get down and dirty on here already. So we're going to do that for all of you watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen. This is a live stream. You can hit the like button. Also, you can subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe here in the corner for all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen. I drank some coffee earlier. And I am talking 100 miles per hour. For all of you watching, here we go. We're about to let's open this up. Huge shout outs to Publix. Huge shout outs to Publix. So today on the stream, I'm going to show you how I'm going to season it. I'm going to show you how to cook it, and also I'm going to show you some whiskeys. Yes, the whiskeys that I want to drink. I don't want to drink this one really. But we're going to put it on here. Climanes, yes, 120 proof. We'll put it on here. Don't want to drink it, but I want to drink it. Sometimes you got to, you got to drink that bad whiskey sometimes. Just so you know that you have other good whiskey. For all of you watching, also there's a brand new one. Yeah, it's Woodford Reserve. Anyways, for all of you, let's pop this open. Here we go. The rhythm's gonna get you. You already know what time it is for all of you. Look, this looks fantastic. Yes, but we need to drink a whiskey. The rhythm's gonna get you for all of you watching. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Hit that like button for your boy. Look, I'm never gonna say that again. If you guys ever hear me say for your boy, just unsubscribe. That's horrible to say. For all of you watching, there's a couple of things we're gonna do. Okay, I'm planning on drinking this Maker's Mark Cast Strength 7 year, and also I'm gonna show you the seasonings we're gonna use. I want to start off with this one, Climb Maze. Climb Maze. This is 12-year Climb Maze, 120 proof. And over here, somebody laughing. Thank you so much. War Horn. Okay, well, we're going to do this eventually. Thank you so much for the appreciation on the stream, Warhorn, and you guys can always send a little appreciation. Let's start off with the Dookie on here. Yes, Climb Maze 120 proof. Let's pop this open. Let's pop this open. Woo! Looking fantastic. Let's get it closer. Ooh. We're gonna back this up a little bit. If these fall, I'm gonna feel horrible. But you know, if they fall, guess what? We're still live. Yes. For all of you, here we go. Climb Maze. If you haven't drank one of these, I don't recommend you to drink this. Why am I drinking this? Well, sometimes you gotta drink some Dookie whiskey so that you know what's good. This is 120 proof, beautiful bottle, expensive. This used to go for $200, I believe. And for all of you, yes. Let's light this up. Cheers, all of you, and I hope you all know, yes, we stream every single day. I try my best. Today I wasn't going to stream for all of you. Let's nose this out, and let's find these apples. Ooh, apple, and cinnamon, almost like Macintosh apple on here. Okay, while we do that, we're going to just do this. I'm going to show you how to cook. Extra virgin. Make sure that you are not an extra virgin. But just know that you're using this for your meat. I'm just going to say this. If any of my friends are virgins, I just can't relate, man. I can't relate. So if you have any friends that are extra virgins, sometimes it's better to find other friends. Here we go. Bad. I'm here to give you bad recommendations, yes? Bad recommendations. Anyway, here we go. Shout out to all of you. You have tuned in, yes. You have tuned in to one of the best channels, yes. Don't forget to subscribe here, and here we're going to nose this out. One more time. And again, let's see, nose this out one time. Oof. That is not a doozy, I'll tell you right now. That is not a doozy. Looks good. But we're about to light this up. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this up. Oof. Hi. Let's start officially showing you how to cook. Shout out to all the ladies. Okay, so this is flap meat. Flap meat. If you're cooking on the barbecue, make sure put good olive oil on here. Now, for all the ladies that want to learn how to cook and keep your man, ladies, if you're learning how to cook, you're trying to keep your man by doing this, you have to do the other opposite thing. Make sure that they know how to cook. If your man doesn't know how to cook barbecue, you got the wrong man. You got the wrong man. So for all of you, here we go. Shout out to all the ladies who are trying to learn how to keep their man, right? By learning how to cook some barbecue. Flap meat. Okay, first is first. We have this is good. Shout out to the Reaper crew. You know what time it is. All right, here we go. So I'm going to be using, to start off, I'm going to use the prime steak and brisket rub. This has a good amount of salt, a good amount of pepper. And if you see here, they go, good amount of, it says MSG free, fat boy free. So you're not a fat boy free, non-MGO. You guys know what MGO stands for, right? You guys know what MGO stands for, right? All right, anyways, let's pour this up. Shout out to my chat room. Here we go. We're gonna go with a light quote. I'm also gonna be putting some of this on my, little bit on my sausage. Just a tad bit on my sausage. We have that there. And again, grate olive oil. Make sure it's extra virgin. You know what it is to have a friend that's a virgin? I don't think I've ever had a friend that's a virgin, man. That's crazy to have a friend that's a virgin. Here we go. Shout out some meat mitts. They were seasoned. I remember one time in school. I was in school. I think it was in high school. There was a girl next to me. She was wearing some white pants. She was one of the most popular girls in the whole school. And on that day in high school, about, 3 decades ago? I don't even know. About 3 decades ago, she got her period. And I had to tell her. You can see a little bit red, and I told her, hey, come over here, and I'll tell you something. She goes, stop bothering me. You bother me every time there's a quiz. I go, yeah, I bother you, but today's an emergency. He's like, oh, I'm not going to give you the answers. It's not the answers. I'm trying to tell you, you got your period. I was in high school. For all of you watching, Maker's Mark is a beautiful, beautiful bottle. Red top. If you ever find Maker's Mark, remember, yes? Remember, red is the color of Maker's Mark. So I do recommend a lot of you. Holiday season around the corner, and they love this. They love this, yes. They love this. Here we go. Let's flip this up. She didn't believe me, but then she looked down and she said, oh my God, I'm gonna need a call. You got a cell phone? I'm like, yeah, I got a cell phone, but I ain't gonna give you my cell phone. Please, no, I'm not gonna give you. You didn't believe me. Anyways, Bonamatos, here we go. Cheers, all of you. Cheers, all of you. Hit that like button. Look, we got some snake going. We got a snake going. Anybody that cooks iguana, you guys are nasty. We got a snake going. Beautiful snake. And the meat over here. Ooh, this meat over here. This meat is that meat right there. Ooh. How many of you know what meat it is? In the chat room, comment down below. What meat do you think this is? What meat do you think this is? Do not give the right answer. What meat do you think this is? Here we go. Warhorn, thank you so much, Warhorn, for adding to the stream. And for all of you, don't forget to subscribe. All right, we're using Prime. Pop this son of a gun. Make sure the holes are there. If the holes aren't there, I don't even know what to tell you. If the holes aren't there, you ain't got nothing. Woo. All right, beautiful. Prime steak. You're gonna learn today, some of you, how to cook. Oh, shake this up. You're probably wondering, why does he shake it up every time? Sometimes they cluster. The seasoning clusters. Thanks so much, Warhorn. And don't forget, you can always send appreciation on the stream. I'll give you a shout out when you do, right? Shout out to my members, too. On the go with Yolanda. Thank you so much for being here. Farm Kitty, thank you so much for being here. For all of you in the chat room, thank you so much. We got Nick from Backstreet Boys in the chat room. Thank you so much for being here. Here we go. Let's pop this open. Shout out to all the ladies that know who that is. Nick from Backstreet Boys. Anyways. I'm going to say it, ladies. If you're tuning into this channel, this is the wrong channel. If you're tuning into this channel to trying to learn how to cook, You messed up. You messed up. You gotta go to a different channel. Try to find a channel that, teaches you how to give a good massage to a man, right? Teaches you how to wash dishes for a man. This is not a channel for some of the ladies out here that are trying to catch and hold a man down. The man needs to know how to cook this. All right, there you go, ladies. The man needs to know how to cook this. If you find a man and he doesn't know how to do your steak, you got a dud. You got a dud. I'm sorry, you got a dud. All right? But they can learn. They can learn. How can they learn? Well, these men can learn by watching me. Yes, they can learn by watching me. Tell them to tune into the channel. Look at this. They can learn. Yes. They can learn. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. They can learn easy. Look at that. We're just going to keep this over here punched up. Okay, for all of you, you guys are awesome. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to flip this snake. Oh, look at this. Bam! I'm going to flip that snake. Look at that. Make sure that snake is nice. Make sure that snake is nice. All right, that snake is looking good. All right, first off, for all of you that haven't hit that like button, this is for the people that haven't hit that like button. All the bad comments, shout outs to all the haters. You guys are amazing. And shout outs to all the people that see my short video and waste my time. Here we go, this one's for you. And for all of you also that don't know how to tie your shoes and you wear Velcro, this one's also for you. For all of you that buy no toilet paper because you got some hose. You got some holes on your toilet hanging. This one's also for you. Here we go. You toilet saver. Here we go. Let's drink a sip. Shout out to all of you. We got about 100 people watching. Don't forget to hit that like button for all of you. I'm about to suck this up. I'm about to suck this up like a moonshiner. Here we go. Drink this up. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Now that I said suck it up like a moonshiner, this is actually, ooh, I'm actually like, I don't know why, I don't know why. I'm actually like, it tastes like caramels and apple. It tastes like a woman in Alabama just made me a caramel and apple with a little bit of vanilla on the dang apple with a wooden stick. You guys know what I'm talking about. Man, that thing is, it's a little bit, woof. It's a little bit, woof. Dang, that's good. All right, we're going to season this snake. And here we go to season the snake. I'm just going to use this, okay? I'm not going to use a sear season on the snake. This pot is open for all the cat. How many of you like catfish? Shout out to the people that like catfish. How many of you out here like to eat duck? Man, shout out to the people out here that like to eat duck. How many more people out here? Yes, a lot of people. How many of you like to eat turtle heads? Oh, man, you guys are, ooh, iguanas. How many of you like to eat iguanas? Shout out to all the people that like to eat iguanas in their soup. Oh, man, I just keep on going, right? Oh, how many of you have eaten insects? Oh man, you guys are something. Shout out to the people that have eaten insects too. For all of you that have said yes, yes, and hyped up and jumped on your couch, you know what? This one's for you. You nasty, nasty, nasty man, you. I can't believe some of you would eat that. That's disgusting. Cheers to the disgusting people out here. They just said yes, yes, yes to iguana and duck. Here we go. Cheers, 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 all of you. Man, I'm just rage baiting out here. Yeah. Here we go. Let's drink a sip. Cheers, cheers, cheers. A bunch of nasty people out here, man. Anybody out here that said yes to any of those, you guys are sick. You guys are sick. We're going to do another shout out to the people. But before we do another shout out to the people, okay? Shout out to the people watching, my subscribers. A huge shout out to my subscribers that hold it down. For all of you that hit that like button often, thank you so much for hitting that like button often. Also being part of this chat room. You guys are MVPs. You guys are number one. And for all of you that do not know, you guys already know. I'm going to tell you right now, Reaper Crew. You know what time it is? You know what time it is? We're number one. It's about 6 o'clock. Woo! It's about 6 o'clock. Let me make sure my eyes are... yeah, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, and we got 0 super chats on the stream. Warhog has officially sent appreciation. So, Warhawk, thank you so much. I'm going to also say we're going to have to give another cheers. Another cheers. I'm going to finish this up. Let's give another cheers for any of you that wash chicken. You like to wash chicken with bleach before you cook it. This one's for you. For all of you that like to officially wash your meat in your dishwasher before you cook it. This one's for you. And for all of you out here that drink Bud Light, this is also for you. For any of you that cheered and said, yes, 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 this one is for you. You son of a gun. You should officially never cook again, and you should never drink another beer forever and ever for your whole life. Here we go. Let's drink a sip. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Man, rage baiting. Rage baiting. Rage baiting is a hard thing. It's hard for me to do it. But we're trying out here. We're trying out here. Right, we're trying out here. All right, for all of you watching, all right, look, I'm going to say this. We're going to flip this one time, I think. Ooh. Oh, this snake. Look at this snake, man. Oof. Any of you that eat snake, you guys are nasty. Any of you that go looking for ducks because they have nests and they want to take their eggs to eat it for your breakfast, you, my man, are going to get a cheers. We're going to do a cheers for all the nasties out here. Shout out to all of you that are subscribers and my members. You guys are amazing. Thank you for tuning in for the weekly stream. Today's officially Wednesday. I'm going to tell you right now, Wednesday. You guys want me to tell you too much information or more information? What you want, man? What you want to know? All right, we're going to pour something. Let's put it over here. Here we go. Let's drink something else. We got 100 people watching. For all the people, 100 people watching, let's get those likes on 100. All right. So far, Climb Maze. Cast strength 12 year, 120 proof. This one over here for all the ladies. Look, for all the ladies, I think some of you ladies should maybe try to find this one. You might like it. For all of the ladies out here that like our glass, shout out to all of you, Reaper Crew. You know what time it is. We're going to do our merch eventually. We need a high demand for me to do merch. We're not a small channel, right? We shouldn't be. We shouldn't be having to beg all of you, right, to be demanding. The point of the matter is, I'm going to drink this, and we're going to give a cheers for the ladies. We're going to give a good one for the ladies, okay? Maker's Mark cast drink. Let's pop this open. This one goes for all the ladies out there that send your boyfriends out there to get a pair of wings at the store because you got your period. Here we go. Over here we go. If you think that we know what the wings are, we have no idea. I don't even know what that is. All right, so shout out to all the ladies. Also, for the ladies out here, huge shout out to all the ladies. Shout out to all the ladies that when the men are on the couch, you ladies come through and you start vacuuming. Shout out to all the ladies out there when the men are in the couch watching a Super Bowl or a championship game, a once-in-a-lifetime movie that maybe your partner or maybe your husband and your boyfriend or your, I don't know, somebody on the couch, one of the men on the couch watching. You start to vacuum or you start to do some crazy stuff. Cheers to all the ladies out here that do that. You ladies are just amazing. I can't tell you enough. I mean, it's bad enough you buy a brand new parrot or something, right? Yo, hello. I just say, I'm home, baby. I got a brand new hamster. I got a brand new ferret. And I also bought a brand new parakeet. I know it's just for the ladies, right? For the ladies out there that love to let everybody know, right? The TV ain't the only thing. The only thing that should be with the attention. Right, shout out to all ladies. If you like the stream so far, don't forget, okay? Make sure, give your thumbs up if you like chocolate over here in the corner. And for all of you ladies out here, hit that like button if you believe that you do that. If you're watching on your phone, tap the screen a couple times. Here we go. We're going to give more shout outs. All right, before we drink this, more shout outs for the ladies out there that don't know what real chicken is. Yeah, Jessica Simpson. And, some of the ladies out here think chicken from the sea is tuna. Here we go for the ladies out here that think the chicken from the sea is tuna and it comes in a can. Well, here we go. We're gonna do a cheers for all the ladies. Here we go. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Shout out to all of you. Let's drink us up. Cast strength, 7 year and 2 months for the ladies out here just to know. Here we go. Let's drink us up. Isn't that the longest relationship you ever had? 7 years and 2 months, maybe 2 months is the longest because you are officially. All right, talking to me. Super Bowl's on. Here we go. Cheers, all the ladies. Here we go. Oh man. Oh man. That's. You know what? Cinnamon time. Cinnamon time for old ladies that use cinnamon for everything, man. You need to chill out. Just because you make rice pudding, you think I want to have some cinnamon on the top? How about you let me put the cinnamon on top of the rice pudding, right? Let me put the cinnamon. Why you gotta put it, right? Shout out to all the men know what's up. Here we go. This is gonna be for the ladies out here that just this year in 2025, new thing you learned. You learned how to wash dishes and to do laundry. We're going to talk about the men too, okay? Shout out to the men that finally figure out what a gooch is. Here we go for all the men that figure out what a gooch is. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. And for all the men out here also, yes, we're going to give this to the men too. For all the men that officially figured out that your woman is mad or your girlfriend's mad because she hasn't ate. It took you 50 years, 45 years, it's 2025, you finally figure it out. Whoa, the reason why she's always mad is because she's a hippo. She eats like a freaking hippo, and if you don't feed her, she's gonna be mad. Well, here we go. This is for you, my man. You finally figured it out. You gotta feed your woman, right? If she walks in your car and she slams your door, most likely is because you haven't fed her anything. Make sure to have a sandwich, put it in her face, and that should solve the problem for all of you watching. Here we go. Cheers to all of you. Let's drink it up for the men and the ladies. Here we go. Let's drink it up. Cheers, cheers, cheers. That's pretty divine. That's pretty divine right there. Ooh, that's pretty divine. Ah, that's good. That's good. That's divine. That's divine. All right, here we go. We're going to flip this around. One time. Shout out to the ladies that know what Hunger Hippo is. The game. I know some of the ladies out here know what Hunger Hippo, the game is. Shout out to the ladies that know what's up. Shout out to the ladies that know what's up. For the men out here that play checkers instead of chess, you're a loser. You're a loser. Any man out here that plays checkers instead of chess, big time loser. Here we go. Woodford Reserve barrel strength, 125.1 proof. We're gonna suck this up right now. I'm gonna tell you, for some of you that have just tuned in. All right, for any of you that have just tuned in, midst your season, it's a season. It's a real season, real seasoning, but it's a good season to do a little bit of steer, right? It's a little bit. You know what? I don't know what I was getting at when I just said that. That was a bad commercial. Point of the matter is, Super Special Prime. This is good. Fire and Smoke Society. If you haven't bought one of these from this company, you could go check it out on Walmart. I don't go to Walmart. I don't condone any of you to go to Walmart. Matter of fact, don't even buy this. Okay, matter of fact, don't even buy this. This is horrendous, real bad. Let's put this over here. But this steak is gonna be good for all of you. We're gonna pour up the one whiskey out here that some of you really want to know about. Woodford Reserve. Yes, Woodford Reserve. Shout out to all of you. Let's pour this up. Look at that big hole. Wow. Pour it up. Ooh. Oh. That's the sound of the police. You guys know the rest of the song? Yeah. Okay, for all of you, look, I'm going to say this right now. We have a bunch of different kind of people in the chat room. We have a ton of people in the chat room, all over the place. We have all type of people in the chat room. We have Asian people, Indian people, American people, Canadian people, Hawaiian, big Hawaiian people, big Hawaiian girls in the chat room. We have skinny Italians in the chat room. Shout out to all the skinny Italians in the chat room, right? So you know you're skinny. Also, shout out to the French. The French ladies out here, they can't gain weight just like the men, right? Shout out to the French. They don't eat anything, right? All they do is eat tomatoes. And they also, Italians, not only they eat tomatoes, they also eat cigarettes. They eat cigarettes on a daily basis. Anyways, point of the matter is, shout out to all of you in England. The people in England, how do they get their face so greasy? It's because they have baked beans on a daily basis. Shout out to England. All right, shout out to the people in Belgium. People in Belgium that are watching. You guys are amazing. The people in Belgium, they stay trying to figure out what's a better beer they can make. They made the best beer. Why make more? The people in Russia, they don't know what to do with their potatoes anymore, but they do vodka. Shout out to them. Shout out to the people that are also watching from North Korea. I do know there's a lot of people from North Korea watching in the bathroom, hoping Kim Jong-un is not going to break down to the door and say, hey, you watching an American? You eliminated. Point of the matter is, for people in South Korea, they know what it is, but they can't drink whiskey, right? People in South Korea, all they drink is soju. Soju, that's all they drink. That's all they drink. The people in South Korea, all they drink is soju. If you don't know what that means, why they call it soju? Soju is a rice liquor, and South Korea, they used to call it soju like that, because every time they saw a soldier crossing North Korea, they would have to take a shot of their drink, and it was a liquor drink called rice liquor called soju, and that's how the name came up. So for all of you, there you go. Some of you learned a little lesson, right? Yes. There is. Somebody asked, is there a line from North Korea and South Korea? Yes, there's a line. That's why that drink came up. Soju. Because a soldier was trying to cross. Anyways, point of matter is, you guys could look it up. Go to Google, man. I'm not Google. As ChatGPT is the Reaper talking real? Yes, I am. For all of you watching, don't forget to hit that like button. Okay, we're about to Woodford Reserve. We're going to give more shout outs. But before I give more shout outs, I need to calm down. Man. I had too much coffee. All right, I had too much coffee. I think I'm calmed down enough. I'm calmed down enough. I'm wearing my hat. Shout out to the Florida Panthers. Yes. Now, for some of you that want to win, okay, if you ever go to a baseball game, I know some of you out here that just tuned into the channel for the first time right now, some of you are losers, right? Some of you losers. I want to make you a winner. How do I make you a winner for some of you that are new? Well, first off, you have to subscribe here in the corner, okay? Make sure to get a whistle like this, just in case you need it. Okay, get a whistle, or you could put a whistle in your pocket. Anyways, the point of the matter is, that's not the point. The point of this is, for all of you, look, if you like Florida, shout out to Florida Panthers. If you want to be a winner, always wear a hat. When you wear a hat and you want to rally, get your hat, turn it around, and get that rally cap going like this. When you do this, you get good luck. All the good luck in the world comes right into your hat. So for all of you, this is the rally cap. This is the way to get good luck. And then you have to cheers it up, right? Hey, or whatever it is you're going to do, right? Say you got one of your friends. Say you got one of your friends. You don't want him to backflip and break his neck, right? Take off your hat. We're gonna do a rally. We take off a hat, and then right when he's doing a backflip, let's go. Whoa. That's it. Guarantee that he's not going to break his neck when he does a backflip. Anyways, you have to use a hat, okay? Always flip up a hat. Rally cap. That's what they call that here in America. A rally cap, all right? A rally cap. Shout outs to the only backflipper we all know. I Show Speed on YouTube. I Show Speed. That's the only backflipper we all know, right? I Show Speed. He's a live streamer, and good for him. He's a younger guy, and he keeps it going. For all of you watching, look, man, just going to say this. What am I drinking right now? Oof. I'm about to nose this out one time. Oof. Real good. You guys are probably wondering, what does it taste like? Okay, let me tell you what it tastes like. For all of you that want to know what whiskey tastes like, this is Woodford Reserve Barrel Strength. I'm going to tell you right now, tune in. This is the moment that all the whiskey community has been waiting for. This is the moment. A lot of the people out here know this costs about $200. Yes, they know it, about $200. You're tuning in. Here's the moment. For all of you, the moment is here. The moment is here. How does this taste like? Here we go. Here we go. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Let's see. Here we go. This tastes like pure, pure success. That's what it tastes like. Pure success. Holy Lord. This is like the apple that came out of Adam and Eve's tree. It was the apple that didn't poison them. Yes, the apple that didn't poison them. This was real. This is real good. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's good. Ooh, that's good, man. Is that the best Woodford rye whiskey in the market? Yes. Is the best Woodford Reserve rye whiskey in the market. So holiday season here, if you want to get a good whiskey, it's going to be expensive. How much did I pay for up to this? Well, I paid 155. 155. I think I paid 160. Is it worth it? If you like rye whiskey and you like that apple, you like that. Shout out to the ladies out here. Shout out to the ladies out here. How many ladies in the chat room are under 400 pounds? Shout out to all of you that are under 400 pounds. How many men out here? How many men out here? How many men out here? Let's say right here. How many men out here are under 6 foot tall? I don't want to hear it. For all of you watching, shout out to all of you. Let's drink this up. You guys already know what time it is. Yes, you know what time it is. Let's drink this up one time. One time. Let's drink this up. Shout out to all ladies under 400 pounds in the chat room. For the men. Shout out to the men out here. All of you men out here. How many of men out here have a big fat truck? Big fat truck. You paid $80,000. $80,000 for your brand new big old truck. But you know, deep down, you like shrimp. There's a reason why you like shrimp, and you like it on sale. Why do you like shrimp? I don't know. You tell me. For all you guys out here, here we go. For all the small men out here, small men, 5'5", 5'4", 5'3", 5'2", 5'1". Man, it's been hard for you in your life, hasn't it? All of you, here we go. Shout out to all of you. Let's drink this up. Woodford Reserve. I can't relate. Let's drink this up. Damn, that's good. Wow. That's shit, that's good. Holy hell. God. We know one thing. If you live in Norway, Norway is like one of those, Norway, or if you're Bosnian, they just give up on everything. They give up on everything. Have you ever had somebody you know that just gives up? They're just a giver upper, right? You go to them, hey, let's play some basketball. They go, yeah, let's play. The first layup you make, they're like, you win. You win that Canamore. You got it, man. You got it. Have you ever met a friend like that? I hope none of you ever do. Because if you ever do, you know what they say. Strawberries around other strawberries that have fungus end up getting fungus. You don't want to be around the loser. For all of you watching, we're going to drink another whiskey. I think I'm going to go back to this one. Don't be. Isn't there a song that goes like that? I don't think so. Old Fitz. Hey, do you guys know girls get down on the floor? Girls get down on the floor. You guys know that? Like a pimp. I think that's a song. Anyways, let's pump this open. Oh, I barely got any. That's what she said. You got protection? I barely got any. You got protection? Barely got any. All right, here we go. On this stream, we have zero super chats. Zero super chats means only one thing. It means that I'm doing a horrible job. Now, for some of you, I think that's the point. I'm trying to do a horrible job. Here we go. For all of you, 100 proof, 100 proof. Is it still in spring of 2018? And let's pour this up. Shout out to all the old ladies out there. How many old ladies are watching this stream? If you're 75 years old, 70 years old, 68 years old, 60 years old, shout out to all the old ladies are watching. If you're watching right now, cheers to all the old folks watching. All the old men watching, 68, 62, 65. If you're 75, 77, if you're 78, shout out to all the old ladies. Cheers to you and your broccoli and your green beans. Cheers to your carrots or you're eating soggy carrots that you can't really season. Shout out to all the ladies and all the old men out here watching us. They have no taste buds. They shouldn't be drinking whiskey because if you're 80 years old, you know what? They're all going to taste the same. Your taste buds are just gone. Shout out to all of you. And SLB Drinks. We're going to give a shout out to SLB Drinks. The man is like 80 years old drinking whiskey he can't even taste. Shout outs to him. What a good man. And shout outs to all of you. Shout outs to all ladies, older ladies. Here we go. Mature women. Here we go. Let's drink this up. For all the taste buds out there that are gone. Here we go. Let's drink this up. That right there. That right there is dynamite. That right there is dynamite. That right there is dynamite. Some snitch. I don't know who's a snitch out here. I know it's not in this channel. We don't have a snitch out here. Somebody told our buddy SLB Drinks recently. I think it was this year. Sometimes this year. I think it was summertime this year. They told SLB Drinks this year that I said that his taste buds are fried. Which is true. I mean, just take it. Just take it. You could just take it. You could tell me that, look, man, I got too much energy. I'll take it. Right? The Reaper does 100 push-ups. He got too much testosterone. I'll take it. That's fine. No problem. But there's a snitch out here, and I have a feeling I know who the snitch is. I don't know why I feel like it's Richie Z. Richie Z, are you watching? Richie Z is the moderator for all the whiskey communities. Richie Z is the moderator for all the whiskey communities. If you don't know already, he's a moderator for a lot of big channels. And whiskey community is amazing. But here is the thing with the whiskey community, and I want to make sure you guys understand. The whiskey community shows you products that you cannot buy. There's a lot of bigger channels, right? Bigger channels that get promoted and give free bottles. And not only get free bottles, they also get paid to talk to you, to tell you what bottle you should buy. And I do tell some of you, just be careful with those channels. They're bigger and, well, they get paid to show you bottles that are good. And honestly, I'm going to say this right now. They get paid. What's the main word? They get paid. Point of the matter is, I think somebody snitched on me. Somebody snitched on me and told the old man. They told the old man that I said, the Reaper said that his taste buds are fried. It's okay. I said it, and that's good. I hope some of you understand. If there's ever a channel that you watch, my recommendation. Here we go. Here's my recommendation. Try to find a guy that is under at least 60 years old. If the man is under 60 years old or a woman's under 60 years old, they're going to still have their taste buds. There's a reason why older men that are older, over 60 years old, only eat rock hard meat. Because rock hard meat to them tastes all the same. Now, it's not supposed to taste the same, right? Rock hard meat is not supposed to taste the same as medium rare. We cook up medium rare steaks on a daily basis. I like rare meat or medium rare meat. It allows you to get a lot of those juices locked in. It gives you more flavor. And not only that, you don't lose a lot of that flavor compared to well done meat, right? Now, for some of you out here that are younger, if you're under 50 years old and you like your meat hard, well, if you like your meat hard and you're younger, it's probably because you're probably so used to eating your mother's meal that your mother probably never cooked for you good meals. She always cooked you hard, rock hard glass meat. And when you were growing up, you probably didn't know what medium rare was or rare was. So you were so used to, like Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, you're so used to eating rock hard meat that that's just what it is you like, right? It's just what it is you like. Shout out to Patrick Mahomes. So we're going to give a shout out to Patrick Mahomes and Donald Trump. Both of them over here, yes, here in America, they love to have their steak with ketchup. They like to have their steak with ketchup. And for any of you that eat your steak with ketchup, let me just say this right now. Any of you that eat your steak with ketchup, bless you, bless your little heart. Because at the end of the day, if you eat your steak with ketchup, well, let me just say this. Cheers to you if you eat your steak with ketchup. But it just ain't for me, my man. I'd rather eat some shoelaces than have some steak with ketchup. Here we go, let's drink a sip. And for all of you out here, here we go. This is officially a drink. Old Fitzgerald, 7 years, drink a sip. Ah, shit, that's good. Ah, shit, that's good. Ah. You know who's a bad person? You know who's a bad person? I'm going to say this right now. Any of you that flick lizards off a fence, poor lizards. If you be flicking lizards off a fence when it's on the other opposite side, you guys are messed up, man. I'm going to say it right now. For Florida, for all of you that live in Florida. Okay, shout out to all of you that know what it is. For the people of South Florida, they eat iguana. You guys are disgusting. Iguanas, I'm just going to give you, I don't want to grab an iguana from the streets because it's too dark. I can't see the iguanas. I usually have some iguanas I can show you. So far we caught, how many iguanas, April Neil? We caught 3 iguanas so far and showed them to you on the stream. I've also caught a snake. Do you want me to catch a snake? I'll catch a snake for some of you, but I have a feeling it's going to bite me. I see a snake out there. If I catch it, it's going to bite me, and I don't want to get a snakeitis. I don't want to get snakeitis. There's a snake out there I can see right now. I just don't want to grab it. I don't want to get snakeitis. But for any of you that come to Florida, and if there's anybody out here that says that iguanas are invasive, iguanas are not invasive. Iguanas are not invasive. Okay? That's a myth. All right? Iguanas are not invasive. Okay? Iguanas are beautiful animals. Yes, they might be ugly. They might be ugly. Just like any one of you, right? Any one of you. Each one of you in the chat room, I'm going to just say this right now. Each one of you in the chat room, there's somebody out there that probably thinks you're ugly. I'm just going to say it like that. You could be the prettiest woman or the prettiest man or the ugliest dude or the ugliest woman. There's always going to be one person in this world. They will always compare you to a chimp, or not even compare you to the chimp, to the cockroach, to a worm, compare you to an iguana, to a pufferfish, right? There's people out here that are haters out here, don't believe anything that people tell you. You're unique, you're number one, huh? Is the number one channel for a reason. You're unique and you're number one. Yeah, Ripper Crew, you know what time? By the way, look at I like this. Ripper Crew, you know what time it is? We're number one. You are the most unique person in the world. There's no double unless you're a twin. There's no double. So for all of you, you are number one. You're the only one here on this earth. Number one. There's no copy. In your DNA, there's no copy to you. You are literally the number one. And I appreciate you, okay? We're going to go in the chat room, and I'm going to give a huge shout out to the people in the chat room. Comment down below, okay? Comment down below. Here we go. April Neal, thank you so much. You're number one over here. Andrea, she's number one. There's no other Andrea in this world other than Andrea in the chat room. Comment down below, okay? Comment down below, right? Over here, we have a rando that just showed up. Manny, there we go. Manny. Set. The boy whistle. What kind of name is that? The boy whistle. You see what I mean? The boy whistle. You number one, yes? You number one. Over here, Chris. You're the only guy in this world that's named Chris, right? There ain't no other Chris. There ain't no other Chris. You're number one. Don't forget to subscribe for some of you that are new, okay? Don't forget to subscribe for some of you that are new. Okay, somebody told me to start cooking. You want me to start cooking? Watch this. I'm gonna start to cook. But before I start to cook, let's pour a little bit more of this. This is so good, yes. We're about to cook up. Let's cook up. Ready? You ready to cook up? Look, there's no other woman like the woman. Her name is Jessica Simpson. Jessica Simpson, big nose, blonde hair, and small brain. Only woman in the world that I have ever in my life. Nicola Shea knows. Only woman in the world that I have ever known in my whole life that think chicken, tuna, right? Chicken from the sea is from the sea. She's eating chicken. That's her only. Oh man, if I could just show you that clip from MTV, holy crap. If I could only show you that clip from MTV, Jessica Simpson says that tuna she has from that can is the chicken from the sea. Holy crap. She got her booty cheeks after clapped up in the shower, but that's not the point. The point is, wow, man, they were unique. They were unique. For all of you watching, I'm going to bring out another whiskey. Okay, I'm going to bring out another whiskey. And for some of you watching, here we go. I hope you guys enjoyed the poll in the chat room. The poll, hit that poll. Oops, forgot to bring another whiskey. Forgot to bring another whiskey. Is that okay with all of you? Well, we haven't got a super chat, so maybe it's okay. Maybe it's all right. Maybe I might lose. Huh? Maybe I might win. Maybe I might die. Here we go for all of you. Cheers, all of you. The Reaper knows what you like. And what you guys like is, here we go. You guys like whiskey. Here we go, cheers up. That is so good. Oh, shoot, I got some whiskeys out here. I forgot. I always forget I got whiskeys outside. Let's see what whiskey. You guys want to see a shit whiskey? Oh, shit. You want to see a shit whiskey? This is like a whiskey that you find like in the back of a toilet to hold up that plunger. Oh! I almost knocked my eye out. Let me show you some shit whiskey. Right? It's good. This whole stream will give us shout outs, and we got no super chats. And guess what? Since we got no super chats, I'm going to show you the Dookie whiskey. I'm gonna show, if we got no super chance, I'm showing you the Dookie whiskey. Big Dookie. I'm gonna show you the Dookie whiskey. This is a Dookie whiskey. Let's take his horn ice cream. This is not Dookie. Let's put a whiskey on the stream that's Dookie. This thing is so Dookie that even the Dookie in the toilet got first place over this Dookie. Right? Ooh, I've been streaming with this knife wide open. You know what? Sometimes you gotta tell Robin. You gotta tell Robin, look, man, why'd you bring me this from Batman? Batman has a bunch of stuff. Why'd you bring me this rusted? Come on, man. Come on, Robin. Why'd you bring me this rusted knife from Batman? You know, this guy's a billionaire. Out of all the knives, you bring me the rusted knife. Anyways, enough of the hoofra. Let's have some super Dookie whiskey. Not only is this Dookie, it comes with a handbag. Look at that handbag. Look at that handbag, just in case you want to swing. Just in case you want to swing to your lover. Oh my God, you didn't give me that purse. Bang! Because you want to swing to your lover, right? Okay. So we have 2 Dookie whiskeys on the stream. Let's start taking this out. Let's pop this open. Do you guys know who J. or Edwin is? This is in honor of a show, one of the worst shows in history of America. You guys know who that is? If it's good enough for me, then it's damn sure good enough for you. JRW. How many of you have seen this show? The worst show in history of mankind. God. You guys thought that show Star Wars was bad. Well, this is just as bad. Here we go. Let's start opening this. By the way, it opens like this. Oh yeah, it opens like that. You saw that? Look at that. It opens like that. That's how you open her. If you're an extra virgin, they go for all of you. That's how you open her. That's how you open her, okay? For all of you extra virgins out there, that's how you open her. It's gonna sound like that also. If it sounds like that, she's 90 years old. All right, here we go. Let's open this up. These are whiskeys that I just don't show. By the way, this is so ugly. Holy crap, that's ugly. It's so embarrassing. Let's turn this around. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That's like saying, that's embarrassing. You saw that? That was embarrassing. That's like telling your date you're at your date's bathroom. You're at your date's bathroom, like indiscreet. You go, hey, where's your bathroom? And then she goes, oh, it's over there. Make a turn to the left. It's over there. The bathroom's over there. Okay, cool. And then it's like embarrassing. That's embarrassing. It's like you open the door. First time you ever met this woman or this girl, right? You go, hey, you got no toilet paper? Can you throw me a toilet paper? Or she don't hear me. You text her. You text her like, hey, your bathroom doesn't have toilet paper. Can you roll me a toilet paper? And then next thing you know it, the worst thing happens. What's the worst thing after that situation can happen? What's the worst thing after that situation can happen? Tell me. I'll tell you right now what the worst thing can happen. You text her. There's no toilet paper in your bathroom. You texting her. There's no toilet paper in the bathroom. Right? The most embarrassing thing that can happen. You're texting her, there's no toilet paper in the bathroom. All of a sudden, you text her like 4 times. You're blowing up in the bathroom. Because you just took her to a 5-star restaurant, but you just ordered a random 5-star restaurant cuisine appetizer, and you don't even know what you ordered. But you're allergic to duck. You didn't even know the Hong Xing Dong was duck, but you ate it. Point of matter is the most embarrassing thing would be you're texting, and all of a sudden, you're like, oh, she's there in the door. You open the door. Hey, here's your toilet paper, Mom. My mom said you needed toilet paper. And her kid is giving you toilet paper. Her kid throwing you toilet paper, and then the little kid just throws it. Right? The little kid just throws it, goes, here. Just throws it. Now that, my friends, is the most embarrassing. That, my friends, is the most experiencing. Here we go. Cheers to all of you. Let's drink this up, and we're going to drink this Dookie whiskey. Here we go. You could tell it's been used and abused. That's my cigar. You can tell it's used and abused. Now it's clean. Here we go for all of you. Let's drink the most dookie whiskey. The most dookie whiskey possible. Here we go. The most dookie whiskey possible. Let's put it out here for your boy. Okay, never say that again, Reaper man. Never say for your boy. Never say that again. Here we go. Somebody said in the chat room, is that first experience? I saw it in a movie. I saw it in a movie. Yeah. We got about 100. Almost 100. Almost 100. Here we go. Somebody said in the chat room that they want to taste my saliva with this whiskey. You know what? If anybody says in the chat room, whoever said that, if you are a fan of me, I don't even know what to tell you. I don't spit in people's mouths, so if you want my autograph is at 6 p.m. Tune in to live stream. I give free autographs out, but I don't spit in your mouth, and I don't do the birdie. You know what they do over there in Alabama? They do the birdie. What is it called? They do the birdie over there in Alabama. You know what the birdie is, right? They eat something, they chew it, and they spit it in somebody else's mouth. That's what they do in Alabama. You know who else does that? The people over there by the Panhandle, the Florida Panhandle. Yes, I'm from Florida, but the people over there by the Panhandle of Florida, they're not from Florida, man. They're not from Florida, but they are from Florida, right? Man, can somebody tell me what it is? I think the Gordy Shore does it. They do that birdie thing. The birdie thing. What is it called? The birdie thing. Can somebody tell me what my motto is? One of my moderators tell me what it is I'm talking. I don't even know. I know what it is. One of my moderators tell me what it is with a birdie. When you chew your food, and then like you're in the second story and just spit out, and then somebody tries to catch your chewed food, it's called the birdie something. The birdie something. It's only for the dirty people, man. It's from the people from Alabama and super north, the Panhandle of Florida. What's it called? Why would I know that? Because I saw it. I saw it happen. What is that? What is that show? Bama Shore, the Bama Shore. There we go, the Bama Shore. I saw the Floribama. There we go, Floribama Shore. That's what I saw. I saw on the Floribama Shore on MTV, man. Those people nasty. Those people over there in, oh shoot, they're nasty, nasty. Henbirded. What is it called? Henbirded? I don't even know. Can somebody tell me? Anyways, point them out as we're gonna drink one of the worst whiskeys out here. We're gonna start cooking too, right? One of the worst whiskeys. I forgot the name of it, man. If somebody knows what it is, I'll give you a shout out. We have 225 votes in the poll currently. Shout out to all of you that have voted in the chat room. Voted in the chat room. We have a poll currently, and the poll currently goes like this. What do you like to cook with? Do you like to cook with whiskey? Do you like to cook with beer? Do you like to cook with soda? Or do you like to cook with wine? Do you like to cook with wine? White men that think that they're boozy and they like to cook with wine and drink with wine, right? I mean, they drink wine when they cook. What else? Some of my Asian friends that like to have the Hennessy XO. Or is it Hennessy VSOP? They like to have that when they're drinking some stuff. They also like to have my Vietnamese friends, some of my Vietnamese, they like to have Hennessy VSOP with Heineken. They like to mix that. I do recommend interview mixing. Okay, let me drink this one. J.R. Edwin. J.R. Edwin. Here we go, drink up. Cheers, all of you, one of the worst whiskeys. Baby bird. A baby bird. Here you go. It's called Baby Bird. It's called Baby Bird. You know what? I should Baby Bird this glass. I haven't got a super channel on the stream, so maybe I might do something crazy. I might Baby Bird with this glass. If I don't get a super chat in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to Baby Bird this glass, and I'm going to show you what baby birding is for the people in Alabama. Shout out to the people in Alabama. They nasty boys out there. Shout out to the people in the Florida Panhandle. I'm going to show you what baby bird is. But this is the worst, one of the worst. We're going to Baby Bird one of the worst whiskeys, right? If you want to stop me from baby birding, you might have this super chat. And for all of you, it's come down to it. My baby bird, this right here. I'm going to show you what baby bird is. And for all of you, man, it's leaking. It's leaking. Here we go. You guys ready? Over here, Farm Kitty says, who's catching the whiskey to baby bird? Nobody. This glass, and I'm going to drink it again. This glass is going to catch it, and I'm going to drink it again. Yes. It's disgusting. I know. For some of you, I know it's disgusting. I've never done this before. But you know what? Sometimes, you just got to do something different. So here we go. If I don't get a super chat right now, I'm a baby bird, so I'm going to put this in my mouth right now. Here we go. It's time for me to do something, baby. I'm going to show you what baby bird is. Here we go. I hope some of you, I don't even care if it's $1 super chat. Here we go. We got to stay undefeated on super chats. Here we go. Drink this up. We're not drinking this up. We're doing the baby bird. Here we go. I'm over here. Helicopter's coming around the corner. You're looking for me. I'm sorry, I couldn't baby bird this, man. I couldn't baby bird this. I would kill the I would kill the bird. I'd kill the bird. I'd kill the baby bird. This whiskey's so bad. I'd kill the baby bird. This whiskey's so bad. Man, this shit is. I'd kill the baby bird. This is so bad. It just tastes like corn. Corn, cinnamon, and oak. Corn, cinnamon, and oak. This thing is so bad. Look, this is like an antique top. This is so bad. Man, that is so bad. That's a whiskey to have with like a cocktail. That whiskey is so bad. That whiskey is so bad that this needs to be thrown. I need to throw that away. This also needs to be thrown. I need to throw that out. You thought I was going to throw that. I know some of you thought that I was going to throw that. You're out of your mind if you think I'm going to throw that son of a gun. I had to pick up the glass on the floor. What are you out of your mind? I had to pick up the glass on the floor? Is Glenlivet 14 better than... Is Glenlivet 14 better than Clyde? Is Glenlivet 14 better than Clyde Hayes? Is it better than Clyde Hayes? Well, we still have some of this nasty whiskey. Is this stuck in the bottom? Looks like it's stuck in the bottom. We got to clean this out. Here we go. Shout out to all of you. Holy shit, man. All streams this week have been ridiculously amazing. Ridiculously amazing, yes. We gotta clean this glass. And for some of you, I got the helicopter coming around here. If the helicopter comes around here one more time, I know he's coming around here one more time. I'm gonna have to do something. I know what he's looking for. He's looking for a drug kingpin. Yo, hey! Yo, you got your lights off, man? Hey! Hey! There's a helicopter. I feel like I'm playing the Sim City. Have you guys ever played that game? You guys play that game, right? Sim City. If you are not old enough, you wouldn't know what Sim City is. Okay? You wouldn't know what Sim City is. Okay, here we go. We're going to drink this. Hell no, we're not going to drink that. Do we have some whiskey in the bottom? Oof, look at that. It's just the whiskey stains. I'm just joking. That is olive oil. And we're going to have some, for the rest of the stream, I think we're going to have some Glenlivet 14. I think that's what we're going to do. You know what? I need to celebrate. I got to celebrate a stream that I got no super chats. Let's celebrate a stream that I got no super chats. You know what? I feel the need to celebrate a stream that I got no super chats. What an amazing, productive day. I have streamed and I have got not one super chat, and I feel amazing. As a matter of fact, I feel so amazing. I feel like you about to use the bathroom, and when I go to use the bathroom, only foam's gonna come out of my ass. That's how I feel right now. I feel so amazing. I feel like the homeless dude across the street that officially going to the corners every day, and every time he uses the bathroom, there's foam coming out of his ass. I'm feeling good, man. So now that I'm feeling good, woof. You know what? You know what we're gonna do for all of you? We gotta celebrate this victory. Sometimes you gotta celebrate a loss. Oof. How do you celebrate a loss? You pretend it never happened. You pretend it never happened. You take out a nice mug. Look at this mug. Frozen mug. This thing is so frozen. This thing is so frozen that Jon Snow from Game of Thrones, right? This thing is so frozen as Jon Snow from Game of Thrones has officially not said that winter's coming. There ain't no winter, my man. The winter's right here in my hand, right? Here we go. Let's move this around. Oof, am I going to drink this? Yes, I think I am. Bam. Oof, I need another whiskey. You don't want a whiskey on the stream right here. Boom. Boom. Oh, that's filled. That's filled. Shee. Shee. I got some quarters. That's all that matters. Over here, April in the chat room says FANTASTIC. Shout out to April. She just spelled out a word. And for some of you that have played the Wheel of Fortune, if you play the Wheel of Fortune, you know what it is. That's worth $1,000. Thank you so much, April. We are undefeated. Okay, so in honor of April, I'm going to get a snake. There's a snake on the floor. I'm going to get a snake for April. There's a snake on the floor. I'm going to get a snake for April. Let me see if I could grab it. Let's get a snake for April. I'm just joking. Haha. Okay, we're going to do this. On the stream, I've been only drinking dookie whiskey for the last hour, or the last 30 minutes. Now I'm going to drink IPA. This is Wicked Weed Brewery Company. This is great. I'm going to say what this is good for. Okay? And for some of you, tune in, lock in. Lock in for lock in. I'm going to tell you what it's good for. Shout out to Manny on the super chat. Manny over here says, Ripper Crew. We're number one. Yes. Ripper Crew, you know what time it is. Ooh, you know what time it is. We're number one. Yes. Manny, Villanueva, 4294. Thank you so much. Okay, what's the best thing you could drink some IPA with? I'm going to tell you, but before I tell you, let's pop this in honor of the two, April, Neil, and Manny. Shay! Why is everything purple on the stream? I don't know. Ooh, this is very, very grapefruit forward. Pernicious IPA. What is this good for? If you're cooking pork on the barbecue, and this is really good for any of you that want to put it on your pork. Also, if you're cooking pork or you're cooking duck or you're cooking chicken, this is really good. Get yourself one of these. It is good for all of you that need a little bit of citrus in your life, a little bit of grapefruit, a little bit of hoppy feel. If you're dating a fat boy with a beard, which I don't know if any lady in the chat room is dating a fat boy with a beard, but if any of you ladies are dating a fat boy with a beard, fat boys with beards and big bellies, they like IPAs. Get yourself an IPA if you're dating a fat boy with a big beard and big belly. Or if he doesn't have too much facial hair and he has a big old belly, IPA is something probably he likes, right? Who would have a big belly? Probably short men. Short men tend to have big bellies if they're fat. But I have to give it to the fat boys that do the seasoning. The best seasoning you could find. And for some of you, just like on the stream, right? On the stream, we have officially used Me Mitch. Me Mitch is carried on by some of the overweight dudes. They know how to do some good seasoning. This is real good seasoning. Shout out to all the fat boys that know how to do some good seasoning. That's a real good one. I can't tell you that all the fat boys know how to do this seasoning because this is just salt, pepper, and grains. But for anything, Fire and Smoke Society doesn't, to me, doesn't seem like it's a fat boy kind of a. This would be more of a fat dude kind of a seasoning. Anyways, let's pop the second one open. We don't discriminate. We don't discriminate. Shout out to the skinny boys. Shout out to the skinny boys and the fat boys, or the dad bods, yeah? Dad bods. Shout out to the dad bods. How many of you have dad bods? Shout out to the dad bods. Here we go. Let's pour this up one time. Shit, look at this. Look at that. Woo! Look at that. We don't discriminate out here. All right, let's give a good shout out, right? Here we go for the best shout out on the stream. Shout out to all the female rappers, like the city girls out there. Like the city girls. What's her name? Megan Stallion. Like Mega Stallion, the city girls, and all the female rappers. All the female rappers, all they talk about is their dirty brown booty hole. Shout out to all the ladies out here that do believe that they're, you know what? You girls are nasty. Let's drink this up. Look at that foam. Cheers to all of you. A lot of people watching. Let's drink this up. Let's get that mustache, that beer mustache. Let's drink this up. My mustache is full of success. My mustache is full of success. Yes, yes. I need to chug this. I don't think I've ever chugged a beer. I've never chugged a beer in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you right now, I skipped college. I went to college. I thought that college, to me, was a waste of time. I was getting A's. I was getting A's in all of my classes in college, and I was just getting bored. I got straight A's in all my college classes. I was just getting bored. And then I told my college advisor, I go, hey, look, I'm getting straight A's in all my college classes. Can you give me a discount on my books? Can you give me a discount on my class? And she said no. When she said no, I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tap out. I'm threatening you right now that I'm about to walk out of school, the best student that has ever been in your college. I'm about to walk out. She said, the door's right there. Now, you know what I did? Ladies and gentlemen, you know what I did? I officially walked away. The day that I walked away, the first day I walked away, I made $70,000. First day. Here we go for all of you. Let's drink a sip. You're probably wondering, well, how this guy make $70,000 the first day he walked out of college? A scratch off. Monopoly scratch off. Here we go. Let's pour this up. Oof, look at that. A Monopoly scratch off. That was a sign, man. I knew it. That was a sign. The Lord was telling me. The Lord was telling me that day, look, man, you could do anything in your life. Don't believe that college counselor. There's other college counselors. Go back to college and go ask a different counselor. I went to a different counselor, and the different counselor told me you're getting straight A's. Holy crap, do you want to get transferred to a different school? I said, no, I'm loyal. I'm loyal to this school. I don't want to get transferred. He goes, you'll get a free free college in a different school. I said, no, I want this school. This is a school I'm loyal. He said, you're not going to get a discount in your classes, none of your books. I said, damn. And I walked out again. And what did I do? I bought another scratch off. How much did I win? $0. Here we go, drinks up. It's just what it is, man. Sometimes life hits you in the head. Sometimes life hits you in the head. Sometimes life hits you in the head. This is why I tell people, life hits you in the head hard, man. This is why I tell people, and people don't believe it. Hit that like button if you believe what I'm about to say. I tell people all the time, look, you got some kids, that's cool. I want to go to the zoo, don't go to the zoo. But if you do go to the zoo, don't take your kids to the zoo section or the monkey section. Don't take them to the monkey section because those monkeys are going to be throwing shit at you. Why are they going to throw shit at you? Because you're a monkey yourself, but they're trapped. They're trapped in that zoo. Don't go to the zoo, ladies and gentlemen, unless you're going to see the lions. Here go the drinks up. Shout outs to the San Diego Zoo. Shout outs to the San Diego Zoo. I'm gonna tell you what this tastes like. Giorgio Armani. We have Giorgio Armani in the chat room. Okay, look, Giorgio Armani, calm down, man. Calm down, Giorgio Armani. I want to tell you what it tastes like. All right, as you can see. Giorgio Armani can't wait to release his next fragrance. He wants to know what this tastes like so that he can put it in his next fragrance. Look, Giorgio Armani, come down. Shout out to the San Diego Zoo. Here we go. Let's pour some up. Okay, so this tastes like complete grapefruit, orange peel, hops from the San Diego Zoo hops from Butterfly City in Seattle. You can go look that up on Google. Check out Butterfly City in Seattle. It's a butterfly place. They have nice little flowers. I can't wait to go visit Butterfly City in Seattle because I'm gonna catch the most beautiful butterfly. And I'm gonna put him on a frame. I'm gonna put him on a frame. He's gonna be dead, but I'm gonna put him on a frame. I'm gonna take him home. He's gonna be dead. Point of the matter is, not only does it have hops, it has you're probably like, what the hell did he just do? That's a pop. That's a pop of the grapefruit and the citrus. But there's a lot of peel on here, right? There's two type of peels. There's a grapefruit juice, grapefruit peel, orange peel, and a lot of hops. How many hops are there? To me, it tastes like two different type of hops. Okay, San Diego Zoo and the Butterfly City in Seattle kind of hops. It's hoppy. Okay? It's not as hoppy as TLTG, the fragrance reviewer on the fragrance channel, hopping up and doing some high kicks in the gym, recording himself. It's not as hoppy as that, but it is very hoppy. You can tell the color of this is very dark. If I let this go right now, it's gonna smash this Snake City over here that we have. It's gonna smash it to smithereens. It's very hoppy. It's heavy. Look for all of you. Look, man. Sometimes. If you feel like you hear Michael Jackson, if you feel like you hear Michael Jackson in your ear, if you feel like you hear Michael Jackson in your ear, you gotta wear some gloves, okay? And you gotta do that hee-hee. Hee-hee! You gotta do that hee-hee. I can't do it, but you gotta do that hee-hee. We just lost everybody. We lost everybody. I did that hee-hee. Like Michael Jackson. We just lost like 50 viewers. Why is it a taboo to talk about Michael Jackson and wear a glove like Michael Jackson? Holy crap! For all of you, here we go. Let's drink this up. I'm gonna try to chug this as much as I can. Here we go. Beautiful. Okay, why did I get a glove? I got a glove because I want to see if I could crush this. Put some of this. I'll make sure it's out. How bad can I crush this? I know some of you ladies, you know that my hands are big, right? My hands are huge. My hands are huge. And for some of you ladies, you think my strength means that all my strength. Yes, all my strength is. I'm pretty strong. Pretty strong. Big hands mean that I could dominate a lot of you. One time I was playing football when I was younger. They were trying to tackle me, and two of the boys, they flipped. What is the worst thing I've done in my life? Somebody probably asked me recently. I thought about it recently. One of the worst things I've done in my life, man, shoot. I thought about it recently. One of my friends, his name is Daniel. Great guy, great guy. One of my friends, his name is Daniel. When I was younger, I knocked out his teeth by accident. All his teeth. I think I told you the story. I told you the story. I knocked out his teeth by accident. And I relived it recently. I was watching one of my bets, Eagles versus the Cowboys. I was winning by 21-0. And then all of a sudden, my money flashed before my eyes, and I remember the time that Daniel Leva, shout out to Daniel Leva, he was in back of me when I was swinging that bat. I knocked out all his teeth. Crazy. I knocked out, when I was a young boy, I knocked out all his teeth. We kept on playing baseball, but the point of the matter is we had to pick up his teeth from the floor. And unfortunately for some of you, if you ever experience weird stuff, it does come around to your head throughout your adulthood. But yeah, I'll never forget that, man. I knocked out his teeth. He goes, "I'm not bleeding, but something wrong." I'm like, wait a minute, what you mean? And then we look at him, he got no teeth. And then we look at the floor, there's a bunch of like white stuff on the floor. We're like, holy shit, what the hell just happened? Let's drink this up. Cheers to all of you. On the stream, I was planning on drinking Glenlivet 14, but once I'm drinking beer, that's it. I can't go back. Can't go back. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to start cooking. It's good, by the way. It's good. That's good. That's a good one. I'm going to start cooking, but I got to get a one blanket out here, right? Let's get a one blanket. Here we go. Looks good, looks good. Oh, wait a minute. I need to make my rice. So for all of you, I'm gonna make my rice. Okay, I'm just gonna put a little bit of how I like to make rice. I put olive oil in my rice maker. Just a little bit of salt, a little bit of salt, a little bit of salt, and that's about all I do. Okay, that's all I do. Oh, my head! This helicopter's circling me. Hell yeah, this helicopter's circling me. He thinks I'm a thug. He thinks I'm a thug. You know what? I'm a thug. I'm a thug. Here we go for all of you watching. Huge shout outs to all of you. I'm officially back. And I have a question. I have a question for a lot of you. Okay? Before I put the question, I'm gonna say we have a poll on here. Let's put the question on here. Let's put the question out here. Have you ever gone to a restaurant and not gave a tip? How many of you have gone to a restaurant and not gave a tip because their service is straight dookie, man? How many of you have gone to a restaurant and not gave a tip? I need to know. I'm gonna say I've officially. I could raise my hand. There's one time that I just said, you know, I'm not giving the 10. I'm not giving the 15%. You guys are demanding me the 15%. I'm not giving you the 50%. Nobody has asked me if I'm choking. Nobody's asking me if I need to refill my drink. Nobody has came over to give me a napkin when I need it. And for some of you, it's a big thing, right? It's a big thing, right? No tip for the people out here, right? But I always give tip. I always give tip if they're really, really good, right? Really good. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to all of you. April Neal said, I did it once, but I felt bad and went back. You know what? Don't feel bad, right? You know why, April? Don't feel bad? Because sometimes they'll spit on your food. You never know. You might have somebody out there that just doesn't like how you look. She says, you know what? This woman out here, she got her man looking like a Don Pepe. Don Pepe. He's looking like Don Pepe. I don't like that woman. And she just spits in your food, right? And you're just giving her a tip. You're going back and giving her a tip. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Point of the matter is, look, always give a tip. When you're going out to restaurants, always give a tip. But if there's one thing that I can tell some of you, this is for the Americans only. I don't know how it is in France and Italy and in Greece. I don't know how it is in other places, Brazil. I don't know how it is in Colombia. I've never visited Peru. I've never visited El Salvador. I've never visited Ecuador. I've never visited Nicaragua. I've never visited Puerto Rico, right? So if you need to give a tip, give the tip to the waiter that deserves it. Don't give the tips to the people that don't deserve it. Sometimes you just don't know what to say. The best thing you could do is your money talks. Money talks. Anyways, let me pet my pet elephant real quick. Money talks. Are you guys ready to start cooking? Alex, thank you so much for being a part of the chat room. Alex says in the chat room, I had a server chase me and my friends down once. I guess the tip wasn't enough. You know, for any of the women that chase you, any of the women or the men that chase you that's saying that it's not enough, this is what you got to do. Sorry to say, you just, if you're out of the restaurant and somebody's harassing you, slap right here, like this. How dare you chase me? Don't creep up on me, man. I thought you was a clown. Anyways, here we go. We're gonna start to cook. Start to cook. Start to cook. Why is this side of the barbecue darker? I don't know. I don't know why it's darker. We're almost at 100. Almost at 100 likes. We're almost at 100 likes. Let's get those likes up, baby. Almost at 100 likes. Shit, somebody's honking their horn like we in India. You know, chill out. This is not India. This is America. God bless the USA. God bless the USA. We got this going. So I'm going to show you how to cook. We're going to start moving some of this in the heat. You saw how that was. I put that over there, but that's okay. I'll put this over here. You want to hit this down a little bit. Shout out to AM in the chat room. AM, Manny, April, any of you that are here watching. Shout out to all of you. Let's put this over here. Somebody says, I'm burning this. Of course, of course. If it ain't burning, you ain't cooking it. You're going to eat it raw. You're a Homo sapien. You're a Homo sapien living in the caves. Look at this. All right, let's flip this. You hear the people honking? They're honking because they love this stream. They're honking because they love this stream. Looks beautiful. Looks beautiful. Oof, look at this color. Good color. Good color. The snake is the hardest one to turn around and move, really. But we're going to turn it around and move it. Looks good. What you want to do is also is closes. We're going to close this. Get those flames locked in. Lock in for her. Lock in for her. You have to get those flames locked in. If you leave this open, you're just going to create more flames. Some of the fat, some of the oil, some of the seasoning going to fall into your charcoal. And you're going to create more flames that you need, right? You don't need more flames. This is really, honestly. By the way, shout out to Arisoto. Arisoto, shout out to Arisoto. Right? Shout out to Arisoto. Look at how our barbecue's looking. Really used and really used up. Please, Arisoto, don't send me another one. Don't send me another one. If she sends me another one, pee. For Christmas, I know she likes to send me stuff. If Arisoto sends me another one, I don't even know if there's other colors. Is there other colors on this Weber? Is there other colors? She better not send me a crazy one. This is good enough. We have really done good with this Shout out to Arisoto. Having another barbecue would be cool, wouldn't it? So far, we have 2 on here. Let's back up one time. See? All right. Good. See? She says, you need to clean it. April. Thank you so much. She says, I need to clean it. You know what? How about you come over here and clean this? Yes, she is. How about you come over here and clean this meat? Look, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Today, I'm going to say right now, today I'm a wild man. I'm a wild man. Even my neighbors are walking out. They're like, what the hell's going on? This guy, what is he doing? I'm making squid. Shout out to all of you. I'm cooking some squid. Everyone cooking some squid. Here we go. We're cooking some squid out here. Cooking some squid out here. Just caught this today at the Key Largo. Caught this today at Key Largo. Cooking some squid. Look at the squid. Beautiful. Shit. Can you believe my aunt? She says I'm black. How dare her say I'm black? Does it look like I'm black? I'm brown. I'm brown. My aunt, stupid ass aunt. That lady, man, stupid as hell. That aunt. Sometimes you just don't slap your aunts. You just disown them. That's what you do. You disown them. How dare her call me that? Look at my skin. I'm brown. Anyways, this is looking good. Shout out to all my friends that are darker skinned. If she ever made you feel uncomfortable because she says I'm freaking black, you know what? I hope you get to slap her like I want to slap her. Never talking to her again. What a dummy aunt, right? What a dummy aunt. Look at this squid. Look at this squid. Somebody says they're coming. Man, I hope you have a great time with your woman. Holy crap, somebody just said they're coming. Hope you have a great time with your woman. Look, for all of you watching, look, man, for all of you, an amazing, amazing, amazing meal you can make. You can make this in New Year's. You can make this in Christmas time. Don't make the same thing you made in Thanksgiving for Christmas time, right? Make something amazing. You can make this on a Friday night. You can make this on a night that you haven't wiped your ass. There's a night out here that you haven't wiped your ass because you have no more toilet paper. Make this on a night you haven't wiped your ass and you have no toilet paper. For all of you that don't know how to swim, how many of you out here don't know how to swim? All right, here we go. We're going to do this for the people out here that don't know how to swim. If you don't know how to swim, I'm going to say this. Cheers to all of you that don't know how to swim in the chat room. If you don't know how to swim, if you don't know how to swim, here we go. This is going to be for you. Stay drowning. Stay drowning. Let's drink this up. I pay. Damn, that's good. Let's open this up. Somebody's laughing. Who's laughing? Who's there laughing in the chat room? If you're laughing in the chat room of what I just said, you're going to hell. You're going to heck. You're going to heck. If you're laughing in the chat room of what I just said, you're going to heck. You're going to heck. Anyways, let's flip this squid one time. How many of you thought this was squid? I mean, wait a minute. Time out. How many of you thought this was snake? How many thought this was snake? Raise your hand if you thought this was snake. You thought I was going to put snake on the stream? What the hell's wrong with you? Man, some of you thinking I'm going to cook some snake on the stream? What the hell is wrong with you? You out of your mind. This is squid. Don't you see? Don't you see how twirl it is? This is squid. It's squid. It's squid with steak. By the way, I'm going to cut this off. I'm just joking. This is rat tail. I'm just joking. This is rat tail. Look at how juicy this rat tail is. God, the people from Pakistan must love this. Well, guess what, people from Pakistan? I ain't cooking no rat tail. Dirty asses. Some dirty asses out here thinking I'm cooking some rat tail. Dirty asses from Pakistan. Stay in the cave. Here we go. Look at this. It's beautiful. Well, we got to turn this around, too. I'm going to give a shout out to a couple people out here. A couple people out here that need a little bit of loving, right? Shout outs to the people in Oda Jerks. Shout outs to the people in Oda Jerks. Okay, Oda Jerks. If you don't know what Oda Jerks is, you don't need to know, but it's a fragrance form. And they like to say the truth. Here we go. Huge shout out to Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Shout out to Bill Nye the Science Guy. And wait a minute, time out. Before I give more shout outs. Bill Nye the Science Guy. I paid good money for that. Before I give more shout out, oh shoot, look at this. Oof. God. All right, shout outs to Bill Nye the Science Guy. I'm gonna keep on giving shout outs. If you send the super chat, I'll give you a shout out right now. Shout outs to Manny in April. Shout outs to my history teacher. Shout outs to my history teacher in elementary school. Not in elementary school, my bad. Shout outs to Florida Panthers. shout out to my middle school history teacher. My middle school history teacher once told me, he says, you're going to be a comedian when you grow up. And I never believed him. The first date with a woman that I ever had in my life, the first thing I told her was, "Hey, you eat sushi?" She cracked the hell up. She laughed so hard that the second thing I said was, "You like seafood?" She was cracking the hell up. She was laughing so hard. And then I told her, I said, "You like seafood?" She says, "Yes, I like seafood." I said, "Guess what? I'm taking you to a buffet. I'm taking you to a buffet. You see food, you eat it. You see food, you eat it. Yes, yes." And that was my first day ever in my life. That was like, what is it, 3 decades ago? Never forget. Kevin Hart wasn't even Kevin Hart. Nobody even know who Kevin Hart was. Kevin Hart was probably born. He was just born, little boy. He was probably just born. Man, you know what it is to be short? That must be hard. That must be hard. All right, I'm gonna let this beam up. We have almost 100 likes on the stream. Shout out to all of you. Look. You see how this is beaming up? Okay. So if you've seen this beaming up, I'm gonna say this. There's a couple people watching us. Al Gordon. I see you, Al Gordon. He's watching us. Shout out to Al Gordon. Shout out to the no-name other persons that are watching us. Just be in the chat room. Be part of the chat room, man. There's no hate out here. There's no hate out here, right? There's just one person that decided to cyberstalk one of our ranches. That's all it is, right? There's no hate out here. I know some of you all are watching. Mash and Drum tends to watch us sometimes. Shout out to Mash and Drum. She tends to watch us sometimes, which is Z. For some of you, the bigger YouTube channels tend to watch us sometimes to see what we're up to see if they could copy the content and do something crazy close to the content I'm doing, but they can't do it because they can't do live streams. They do videos. So anyways, the point of the matter is, here we go. Let's drink this up. Enough of the rant. Let's drink this up. That's a rant. I'm not going to tell you any more of my bets. Last time I made a bet on the stream, it was Ron Lowe. Ron Lowe, if you don't know Ron Lowe. Ron Lowe, if you see him in the chat room, Ron Lowe is a lawyer. The lawyer in your local news, or you've seen the commercials. Shoo! We got a big lawyer in the chat room. Holy Lord. Ron Lowe. Holy Lord, we got one of those top-notch lawyers that has his own commercial in the chat room. I see you, Ron Lowe. All right, here we go. Okay. Best steakhouse in Florida is the Reaper Steakhouse. But if you want to get a real good steakhouse, go to Prime 112. Prime 112, okay? Prime 112. If you come to Miami, juicy, look at this. Juicy. If you come to Miami, Prime 112. Oh, shit. Best steakhouse. I'm just joking. Best steakhouse you could go to is Longhorns. He thought I was going to promote some random place. Over here, Ron. Woo-wee. Ron, the guy from ABC commercials. Woo-wee. Ron Lowe. Super chat. Thank you so much, Ron Lowe. Super chat says over here. Lowe, keep up the content. Ron Lowe. Thank you so much, Ron Lowe. We see you in the commercials. We appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe. Get the membership, Ron Lowe. Ron Lowe, get the membership. And for all of you, Ron Lowe, I'm gonna give a shout out to Ron Lowe. But before I give a huge shout out to Ron Lowe, I gotta take this squid off. Look at this. Hit the like button. Let's get to 100. Shit. All right, Ron Lowe with the. I'm gonna say this. $5 super chat, Ron Lowe. Ron Lowe. What else was I gonna say? Ron Lowe. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. You know what? That's what it is when you're old. When you're old, you forget what the hell you're about to say, man. How the hell I forgot what I was about to say to Ron Lowe? Ron Lowe, I forgot what I was going to say. Ron Lowe, keep up the work on the commercials. You're famous, Ron Lowe. Ron Lowe, we see you. We see you, Ron Lowe. You're famous. Keep those commercials going. And for all of you watching, I completely forgot what I was going to say to Ron Lowe, but it was really good. If you want to see what I wanted to say, tune into the next live stream. We stream every single day, Ron Lowe. Subscribe. Get the membership. If you get the membership for all of you, you see those private videos and the private live streams, yes? Ron Lowe, I completely forgot what I was going to say. That's what it is when you get old, man. I'm an old geezer. I'm an old geezer at this point, right? Here in Florida, we don't fight anymore. We just take out the Glock. I'm just saying right now, we don't fight anymore here in Florida. We just take out the Glock. Shout out to Ron Lowe. He knows what's up. All right, look at this. Ah, shit. Shit. That's looking like a real anaconda. Holy crap. This is looking like a real. I'm just going to say this. Oh, shit. I'm just going to put this over here. So I'm going to put this over here so this gets a little bit of moisture. This is going to be. Oof. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Ron Lowe, Ron Lowe. Hey. Holding it down, holding it down. We have almost 100 likes on the stream. Almost 100 likes on the stream. If anybody says that they like well done meat, get the hell out of my chat room. This is medium rare. Oof, it's so hot. Oof, it's so hot. It's so hot. Oof. I crushed on the stream. I crushed a beer can. I crushed a beer can. Shout out to Sophie's drinks up. Whoops. I crushed a beer can on the stream. Did I feel accomplished what I did? That of course I did. Of course I did. I felt like a rat that just found the cheese. I felt like a homeless dude that just was sitting down on a bench, and all of a sudden somebody just came up to him and said, "Hey, look, there's some free food. I'll give you $100." Felt like that. When I crushed this beer can, I felt like I aimed and found some sugar. I felt like that Petco hamster that got a good home. I don't know why I'm such a good talker. Can somebody explain to me? I could talk my way out of everything. What the hell's wrong with me? Damn. I'm just gonna say this right now. This is absolutely insane. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna take this off this. I'm gonna put this in the side. I'm gonna put this over here. Oh shit, I'm gonna put this over here. Damn. This tastes so good. It tastes real good. Ah. We need 5 more likes to get to 100. 5 more likes to get to 100. Hit that like button. 4 more. We need 4 more likes. We need 4 more likes to get to 100. I don't know how I hold my breath on that wee. I don't know how I hold my breath on that wee, man. That was crazy. If you're watching me from your Mustang with the top down and you just heard that part, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you feel embarrassed because I just screamed that up. Hit that like button. Over here in the chat room, somebody says, who's that? Young Thug. Young Thug, thank you so much, Young Thug, for commenting. April Neal holding it down. Okay, for some of you, I'm going to say this. Okay? For some of you, should I cut this? Oh, shit. Should I cut this? We need 2 more likes. 2 more likes. Should I cut this? April Neal says, I don't know what she says. April Neal, I don't know what she says. Should I cut this? Should I cut this? Should I cut this? Let me know. 359. 359. Should I cut this? 359. Here we go. Something you're grateful for. We have 100 likes. 100 likes. What does that mean? It means I'm going to cut this. That's what that means. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. 100 something likes. That means I'm going to cut this. Let's cut it. In honor of April Neal, we're going to do something beautiful. Shout out to April Neal. She doesn't know even what I'm going to do. Right? In honor of April Neal, we're going to do something beautiful. So we're going to take us off the screen. Something you're grateful for today. Comment below. What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for my bank to be fat. And I'm grateful for that I have money. I'm also grateful for my subscribers. You guys are the reason why we stream amazing streams. I am also grateful for my moderators and my members, for all of you that got memberships. I'm grateful for all of you that have got the membership on the channel, make this community better. And I'm grateful that YouTube allows me to do live streams on here. Right? Shout out to all of you. Here we go for all of you. I'm going to show you what it is. April Neal, she's about to get wet, real wet. Let's put this on here. Over here in honor of April, shout out to April. She's about to get real excited, real excited. We're going to be using one of the gifts that April officially gave us. Shout out to April Neal. Let's pop this open. Before we pop this open, let's move this out of the way. Before we pop this open, let's move this out of the way, okay? So we're going to move some of this out of the way. I'm only going to work with this. I'm only going to work with this. Okay? Put this over here. Oof. Shout out to April. Shout out to April. Here we go. She gave me this, and we're going to use a knife. Here we go. Shout out to April. For all you cavemen out there, if you're a homo in the chat room, Homo sapien, this is for you. If you're a homo sapien, this is for you. Here we go. Let's cut this up. All right, let's try this out. Look at this. Oh, shout out to April. Damn. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Great knife, great knife. Shout out to April Neal. Don't want to cut more. I'm just going to cut one more. April Neal gave us this. One more cut. Shout out to April Neal for holding it down. And for some of you, look at that. Damn. Nice. Medium wear. Anyways, for all of you, we have had fun on this stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. For all of you watching, thank you so much for tuning in. April Neal, thank you so much for this knife. Huge shout outs too, yes. Huge shout outs too. But USA, huge shout out to the USA, U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force battling the aliens over there on the moon. Yes, yes. Also, for some of you, I don't know where she bought this. She bought it for me. My wrench, my amazing wrench. Thank you so much. I don't know where you bought this, but this is beautiful and it's very cool. Thank you so much. Awesome. Hit it. For all of you watching, you guys are awesome. Thank you for tuning in. One more simp. Big stream today. Big stream today. A lot of people watching around the world. Right? A lot of people watching around the world. So for all of you, thank you for tuning in. We're gonna end that poll real quick. There's a couple votes. Forum Kid, thank you so much for holding it down. Stream in April. Manny, AM on this chat room. 3 moderators and 4 moderators. Thank you so much. I'm gonna sip it one more time. What a good stream. I'm gonna look this up. Oof. Damn. Oh, good. I'm out of here. Damn, that's good. Ladies and gentlemen, Reaper officially signing out. I'll see you all soon. Tomorrow, I'll see you soon. What a great stream. I love it. And this knife, I love this knife. I'll see you all soon. Hit that like button, subscribe. Don't forget. I'll see you all soon. Check us out. Rewind the stream. Watch it. Learn it. And be it. I'll see you soon. Reaper sign out. For all of you watching, Reaper Crew, don't forget, hit that like button. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? Hit that like button. Wait a minute. What did I say in the end of the short videos? Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? We're number 1. Hit the like button for the video. I'll see you all soon. Reaper sign out.